Yeah? What's up, guys? It's your movie loving Megan. What's up, guys? It's your movie lover Megan. Welcome back to my channel for what seems like an eternity. Welcome to the Coronavirus Chronicles. Some of you probably know about the coronavirus, and if not, welcome to Earth. Most of us can't really do anything at the moment. It's because we are all quarantined to try and contain the virus. What are we supposed to do besides binge watch all of our favorite shows that we've seen at least 6 times, be on our phones, sleep, and prepare 10 meals a day? That's actually kind of the basis of this first video, to give you guys some suggestions on what to do during this pandemic. Hopefully I can make more of these to show you what I've been doing these past almost 2 weeks amid the coronavirus, and how to be productive, and also to keep yourself healthy, not just physically from the coronavirus, but up here, because up here is very important, and it can be very hard to do that if you're like me and you need to get out and do stuff, but of course you can't. One thing is just like, we just have to be productive. I mean, as much as we hate to admit it, sometimes getting some things done is what we need to do to feel good about ourselves and feel like that we have our lives together. But also just some self-care ideas, because like I said, up here is very important and we need to make ourselves our first priority. So first, one of the things that I decided to do this week, along with my other family members, is to really clean out our rooms. It feels good to get rid of all the junk that you don't need. I did a massive deep clean of my room. Usually what I like to do is I like to organize my stuff, and then I really like to clean, taking my stuff off of my dressers and things, and dusting them and cleaning them off, and then putting laundry away, and then putting all my stuff in an organized space where it needs to be, and of course vacuuming the floor, because I have carpet in my room and that can get pretty dirty pretty quick, and it's disgusting. Ugh, I don't want it. But also, one thing I've been doing that kind of sucks but also is kind of cool is that my boyfriend and I, we have our anniversary on the 30th, which, I mean, by the time this video uploads, it will probably be in the present or future. Wait, it will either be in the present or the past. So one thing I decided to do was, even because he's only going to be able to come here probably for a day to celebrate our anniversary, I just thought that I'd make him like a little gift. So for this gift, I just decided to make him a little jar of a giant list of things that I just love about him. So what you'll need for this one is paper, pencil, or something to write with, or colored pencils. I like to use color a lot. Some string or ribbon, a jar, and of course some scissors. So the first thing that you want to do is, of course, write down all the things that you love about your significant other. And one of the things that I really enjoy just as a person is when people tell you about the little things that they love about you so much. To me, it's really heartwarming. And so then this part is optional, of course, but I just love being in color. I decided to go over the pencil just to make sure that I did not make a mistake, because we all know how much that sucks, especially perfectionists like me. So then you want to cut those out, and then I just stuck them in the jar and made sure, of course, that they all fit properly, because some of the things were a little bit long with some big words. And then I tied some ribbon around it. So then I'm going to add a few more pictures into that. And I hope he likes it, because our anniversary is tomorrow. Hopefully I'll look better than this in the sweatshirt that I always wear, to a point where people ask me if I actually wash it. Yes, I'm not that gross, okay? Another good idea to being productive is reading. And I know for some people that's like not what you want to hear at all, but honestly, I have a lot of books like I haven't even read yet, but yet I've been meaning to for months. And so what better way to relax and spend time in your day with just reading a book. This is gonna sound probably cliche to people that don't really read and that it takes you into another world, but it really does. And you just know when you have a good book. And it also is just kind of gives you another accomplishment sort of feel if you finish it in a fair amount of time and you're just like, yeah, I finished a book while I was in quarantine. But that is also just a really healthy thing to do. It exercises your brain and it also can give you some pride and accomplishments. As far as relaxing goes, because hopefully we have enough time for that, especially with all the stress that COVID-19 has been bringing to this world, one of the simple things you can do is take a bath or a long shower. I personally consider a bath because I just feel that's more relaxing for me. Break out the bath salts, break out the bath bombs, anything, or even just to clean yourself up and just to sit and just relax for a second. I took a really long bath last week and it felt really good. It felt really good to just get cleaned up, to relax for a little bit, being in the warm water and smelling the soaps that I used and just getting out of the tub and feeling so clean and just feeling so relaxed. It's almost like a detox for me. There's so much stress going on with COVID-19 and not just how it's being spread, you know, people are being so affected. And so if you could take a moment to just take a nice bubble bath, I think that could help you out in some way. Another way to relax, I believe, if you're a tea drinker like me, is just to have a nice cup of tea. I've had quite a few cups of tea this past week compared to what I usually have, which is good for me because I have all this tea and I need to start using it. I've been drinking honey chamomile tea, and of course I put in some honey and then I'll add a little slice of lemon, just because why not? And a very relaxing drink. Really take in the smell of the honey, the smell of the tea, the smell of the lemon, or even just like the warmth of the cup, especially now that our sleep schedules are off because we all, I hope it's not just me, are kind of becoming nocturnal animals, and we need to be very careful of that once we can go outside again. And on top of that, actually, practice mindfulness. Mindfulness, I will say, has helped me a lot with a bunch of different things, especially when it comes to relaxing. You know, just getting your mind off the stuff that stressed you out, but being able to pay attention to the stuff that makes you happy. Like for example, the bubble bath. You're taking a bubble bath and you're just really stressed out, you need to relax. One of the things that you focus on is just all your senses while you're taking that bath. How does the water feel? How does the smell of the bubble bath that you used, or the bath salts or bath bombs? Being mindful of things you enjoy especially. One last thing that I do have to say, always, always, always take care of yourself. And I don't mean just by washing your hands and covering your cough like the CDC has been saying, which is important. But, you know, don't be afraid to get up and do a little bit of a workout. I personally have started to work out a little bit, and while some of it has been tough for me to do, it makes me feel so good afterward, even if it is just 5 minutes of like some light cardio. On TikTok, actually, there is a guy named Cody Cosby, I believe, and he posts a bunch of workout videos, and one I've been using quite a lot lately has been kicking my butt. And he has tons and tons and tons of workout videos ready for you. If you have TikTok, go look him up at underscore Cody Cosby and see what workouts will help you get into shape and keep you healthy. A couple of other apps that I like to use for workouts, even though TikTok necessarily isn't a workout app, are mainly for HIIT training, high intensity interval training. What it basically is just rigorous cardio for a very short amount of time with a little bit of rest in between each exercise. I've been using a couple of apps for a little while now. One I really love, it has a bunch of different workouts, but it also shows the workouts that you're going to use, or the exercises that you're going to do. This app is called, I believe, 7 Minutes HIIT. I'll probably have to edit this. And then of course the second one that I like to use every once in a while is just simply called cardio. You can choose how long that you want to exercise for, and it goes anywhere from 5 minutes to an hour. Even then, just some really rigorous training for 10 minutes or even 5 minutes. It really gets your heart going, it builds up your heart, it builds up your strength and cardiovascular endurance, and it is very good for you. And also some exercises, I do like to add a little bit of weights to get some strength training. But all in all, people, whatever you guys like to do while you're in isolation, make sure that it is healthy. Make sure it is something that is making you happy. Make sure it is something that eases your mind a little bit about all the chaos that is going on outside. We are all in this together, and for some people it may be a lot more difficult to deal with, but I'm just telling you that we are going to get through this together, because we can get through anything. So that is it for my video. I hope this gives you some insight on what to do during this pandemic when you're stuck inside your house and you feel like you have nothing to do. Make sure to get your priorities done. Make sure to stay healthy inside and out. But that is it for today, and I hope to make more videos soon, because personally that's what's helping me with my sanity. I will see you in the next video. Stay safe, stay healthy, just really take care of yourselves. Bye!